Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zach, and thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today, what I have for you guys is another Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out in just about 5 days, and I know y'all are begging to get your hands on a copy and play, and I'm in the same boat as you guys. Leading up to the game, there are still some topics I want to touch on before we all put the pre-release hype behind us for good, as once midnight comes around October 26th, Red Dead Redemption 2 will officially launch. We can all play the game after a brutal and a very long 2-year wait since the reveal trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2, which was published on the Rockstar Games YouTube channel October 20th, 2016, and I think that planted the seed in my head that I officially wanted to make videos on this game one day, and well, here we are 2 years later today. Red Dead Redemption 2 is right around the corner. In today's video, I want to talk about something I never really had the opportunity to touch on before, and that is consequences within the game. Consequences during heists, robberies, and other missions, as well as consequences as a player if you rub an NPC the wrong way, whether it was intentional or not. Rockstar has worked incredibly hard on the AI and NPCs in this game, and they will hold you accountable for Arthur Morgan's actions in-game. So let's talk about some of the consequences you can expect to encounter in Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 1, NPCs have memory. If you start a fight in a saloon and return another day, the bartender will ask you not to start any trouble. Depending on the severity of past actions, they may tell you to leave or call a sheriff. In this game, NPCs are living people. They're not just background props. You can interact with townsfolk and every single townsfolk in the game, and the things you do in the game they will remember. In this example where you start a fight in a bar and come back the next day and the bartender asks you not to start any trouble, I wonder what will happen if you disobey the rules once again and start another fight. For gameplay purposes, I don't think you'll ever be permanently barred or banned from a bar, but every time you return, perhaps there are going to be people there, like customers and even the bartender, who won't take too kindly to you coming back into that establishment. Number 2, you can encounter an individual more than once. So seemingly not that important, I know, but let's think about this a little more. Rockstar said that they hired over 1,200 SAG-AFTRA voice actors to play NPC roles, and each NPC has an 80 or more page script to detail that entire NPC's existence. Of course, you'll need to encounter the NPC more than once for them to go through all their entire 80 pages worth of backstory, history, personality, and even experience some of the different emotions they go through depending on what's going on in their life and at the current time when you encounter them. Number 3, NPCs you help may later reward you if you stumble upon them again. We heard this from an article that detailed how Arthur had an opportunity to save a man from a bear trap, and so he did. When Arthur encountered that same NPC he saved in a gunsmith in town, the NPC recognized him, and to thank him for his courageous deed, he rewarded Arthur with a new weapon for him to use absolutely free. Number 4, your appearance has an effect on how others treat you. If you're covered in mud, shopkeepers may refuse to serve you. This is one of the older details we were given earlier in the summer, but I think it holds weight now, especially as we get close to release day. Red Dead Redemption 2 has its roots embedded in realism, and if you don't fit the part in the game, then quite simply, you'll need to work to rectify your own problems and situations, and the game won't be there to hold your hand through the entirety of the story mode. So it would be advisable to utilize all the in-game functions like eating, sleeping, and bathing, as well as wearing nice looking clothes and taking care of these clothes, because if you don't, then it's clear that some shops may refuse to serve you. Number 5, NPCs can be affiliated. If you kill someone, their cousin might come back to avenge them. This is a detail I'm really looking forward to experiencing in-game. Not only do NPCs remember you, but it's clear that from this that there will be families like we saw in gameplay trailer 2, and if you recklessly start killing people and others find out about it, their family members may try to hunt you down. And this adds an extra layer of immersion to the game as well. When you gain a wanted level in-game and lawmen try to capture or kill you, sometimes we may just see a random NPC notice exactly who you are, scold you, and perhaps even get violent and attempt to kill you if you're not careful. So this is going to create some really epic moments on live streams as well. Lastly, number 6. Openly carrying a firearm will elicit different reactions than if you were to approach someone with your weapon holstered. This sounds almost redundant, but with everything else we've learned about consequences so far in Red Dead Redemption 2, I'll offer my own little pro tip to you guys before you get to play the game. If you plan on extorting someone for money or robbing them, then you really need to think about the situation that you're in. Some NPCs may get intimidated by you if you draw your weapon right away and will give you money in order for them to avoid being beaten or killed by Arthur, but some other NPCs, on the other hand, will notice this aggression and probably fight back. So if you're not careful, there may be some times where you think you have the upper hand on a situation, but an NPC can easily flip that into their favor and put Arthur Morgan on the receiving end of the violence. Again, some of these details lots of you may already have known, but there are hundreds of people subscribing to this channel every single day, and I don't know who's just like me and crawls any new Red Dead Redemption 2 news article, and who's just a casual gamer who just wants to learn some more things about the game before they decide to purchase and play this game. So I want to make sure that I can give all the information that I possibly can and lay it out on the table, especially in these last few days as we approach Red Dead Redemption 2. That wraps up what I want to talk about in today's video. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support, and welcome to all the new subscribers recently. For now, drop a like if you enjoyed today's video and found the information helpful, as well as subscribe to the channel if you are new, and check out my Red Dead Redemption 2 playlist down in the description, and also follow me on Twitter at HazardousHDTV so I can talk with you in real time over on there. I tweet out when all my videos are going live so you can be the first ones to watch. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Adios, amigos.